This is West End Avenue, Nashville, Tennessee, 2018. I'm here for Christmas. Wandering around some old territory. I used to live here, and it was here that I actually really got started in theater and acting. I had done theater before in my hometown of Dayton, Ohio, but it was when I moved to Nashville that I really began to get serious about it. And I'm now in an area where a theater used to be, a very influential theater that had a big part, it was a big part of my life, had a big influence on me back in the 90s. And the name of the theater was the Actors Playhouse, and it was in this building here in 2316, if you can see the number, up those stairs. And once you went up those stairs, and actually this was even back when it was a theater, it was this Papa John's was here actually. Jimmy John's wasn't though, but I remember, and we always used to get pizza from Papa John's when we were in here rehearsing, taking classes, doing workshops, doing improvisation. It was really, really a great theater for Nashville, and Nashville actually needs another theater like the Actors Playhouse. Headed by Dennis Ewing, a very influential person in my life, acting-wise. He's really the first one that introduced me to the method. He was my director, my teacher. He died, unfortunately, some years back. But he was a great director, a great teacher, and really a great actor. But I remember him mostly as a director and teacher because that's how I experienced him for the most part. But this hasn't changed much. I mean, Nashville's changed quite a bit since those days. It's grown tremendously. It's unbelievable how much this city has grown and continues to grow. It's one of the most thriving, growing, progressing cities in the country, and I really love coming here. I really love Nashville. Nashville and New York City, I mean, really, they're both great places to me. And West End Avenue, oh, how many times I have been down this strip. The West End Cooker used to be down there, no longer. It's now Redlands Grill. It was J. Alexander's. It's just there. But anyway, there's the strip, West End Avenue. There's the theater, or what used to be the theater, the Actors Playhouse. And just a little bit more information about it. It was the kind of it was experimental theater in large part. Dennis Ewing took risks. He brought off-Broadway and off-Broadway theater to Nashville. And it really, he was doing plays that were highly controversial. And he didn't mind doing that. And he had a large following. The theater actually did very well. And I wish it were still around. It was really, in its own way, a kind of example, a slice, really, of New York theater. And really Chicago theater, too, I would say, because Chicago, I haven't been to Chicago as much, so I'm not as experienced in Chicago as I am in New York. But I understand Chicago is pretty big with avant-garde theater and that kind of thing. So it's very much like that kind of small theater, 99-seat theater, very low budget, shoestring budgets, and you just get whatever props you can. It's for the sake of the art, and there's definitely a beauty in that. It's just actors that are serious about their craft, serious about their art, wanting to do great theater and do great plays and be the best actors that they can be. And that's what we did at the Actors Playhouse. I'll always miss it, and it will always mean a lot to me. really for the rest of my life.